And welcome back. Well, take a quick look at the Fargo-Davies team picture, Jason, and the 5'11" Tanner Kretchman doesn't exactly stand out, but the stat sheet is a different story. There, Kretchman not only stands out, he stands alone. Katie Lingle joins us now with more on the Eagles' sharpshooting senior.
In a game earlier this year, Patrick Strom scored 45 points for Fargo-Shanley. But the funny thing is, he wasn't even the leading scorer that night. Tanner Kretchman of the Fargo-Davies had a season high of 48. But that's just another day at the office for the state's leading scorer. Here's more on the kid who's been lighting it up for the Eagles. Tanner Kretchman is the Fargo-Davies floor general. His vision, leadership, and knowledge are all traits that can be attributed from his father, Craig.
Yeah, my dad actually was a head coach for 14 years, so I grew up learning the game from him, and so that's how it really got started.
Having a dad that was a coach was something Kretchman saw as an advantage growing up.
He really knows what he's talking about, and you get like a jump start or a head start on kids, because you can start younger and just get the basics down maybe a little quicker.
Kretchman certainly has the basics down. According to Davies head coach Bart Manson, watching Tanner play will leave you with a lasting impression.
When people watch Tanner play, they leave and they go, wow. You know, he's got such a great flow to the game. He's got, a great way to get separation from his defender. You know, he's not a big stocky kid, and so he's got a great first step. He just finds ways to score. He's a great ball screen guy coming off a ball screen, and he's a heck of a shooter,
It also helps having another top player who can distribute, like Andrew Kozlowski, on your team.
It's all about the flow of the game and just kind of playing within the game. I mean, playing with Andrew, you can tell early because he knows when to find you.
Well, we have two seniors who have been playing for us for a long time. Andrew Kozlowski is one of them, and he's 60 points away from 1,500 points in his career.
The pair have started a new story for Fargo-Davies, a school that was founded just 3 years ago.
The history, so you get a chance to actually just write the first history in the book, so you could be remembered for having a good team.
And Kretchman wouldn't mind writing a chapter on winning the Eagles' first state basketball championship.
It'd be great. It's always a dream of a high school basketball player to win state.
Again, that was Katie Lingle reporting. All right, Jason, here's a look at Kretchman by the numbers, and this guy can flat out score.
He's very close to 30 points per game. Just went over 30 points again on Tuesday night against Grand Forks Central. And yeah, this guy can straight out fill it up, but he can fill it up because he can get himself open. Even at 5'11", he knows how to get himself open. He's such a smart basketball player.
His size was the one thing, of course, working against him a little bit in the recruiting process. He did have interest, and one of those schools was Minnesota State Moorhead, the local school, and they went after him hard. And we got some reaction from head coach Chad Walthall, who thinks he's a pretty good basketball player.
I think more than anything, he's a terrific student athlete. He's been a winner throughout his career. He's one of the best scoring guards in the state of North Dakota. And I think anytime you can get some local talent, somebody that's such a good student and has a history of being a great leader, and the fact that, obviously he's just about a 5-minute drive from home will bring fans in too. So we're really excited. He's a multi-skill guard. He can play the point guard position for us. He can play the off guard position for us. One of the best shooters I think we've ever recruited. So can't say enough good things about him. We're sure excited.
All right, that again, Chad Walthall, head coach at Minnesota State Moorhead. Well, there were several great performances on the high school hardwood over the last week, but a few players really stole the show. Spotlight stops on who's hot in North and South Dakota next.
Varsity Sports Now, presented by Shields.